great new day to all my self care family and friends. Welcome to another episode of the Room to Breathe podcast. I'm your host, Life Coach 614, and I'm so thrilled to have you here with us today. Whether you're listening from the comfort of your home, on your commute, or while you're out taking your morning walk, I am grateful that you've carved out this time for yourself. Now, before we dive into today's episode, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying the show, don't forget to tap the screen, like, comment, and share. Your support helps us to connect with more amazing people like you. And if we're not friends already, please be sure to give us a follow, subscribe to our channel, so that way you never miss out on our latest content. I also invite you to visit our website at theselfcareclub.org. We have some awesome affirmative apparel, motivational merch, and a bunch of free resources designed just for you. It's all about empowering yourself and embracing your journey. No matter what challenges you are currently facing in life, know that you're not alone on this path. We are in this together, supporting and uplifting each other every step of the way. It is time for us to choose to prioritize our well being, to embrace our growth, and to find peace in this present moment. So let's get ready to breathe, reflect, and grow together. Let me see some green hearts in the chat if you are ready. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Kale. Skate Graphics. We got Janelle, Lady Blue, Buddha. Who else we got in here today, y'all? Thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys. Yo, it's the first of the month, right? The first of a new season, the beginning of things to come, right? Um, for me, I don't know about y'all, but for me, this is a season of healing, but it's also going to be a season of disappointment. And I don't want y'all to get sad. We typically hear disappointment and we feel some kind of way, right? But I want us to understand that we're going to disappoint some other people this season, right? We're not going to be disappointed. We're going to be the one doing the disappointing. Okay? Um and so I just thought, you know what? Why not start this month out with something real, right? In this season, I am vowing to be the one that disappoints others because I'm healing me. I'm going to say that again. In this season, I vow to be the one that disappoints others because I am healing me. I am being honest and saying that I lack the capacity to be all and do all for everyone else while robbing myself of what I know I deserve. I have spent too many seasons overextending myself, overcommitting, and overgiving. So much so that I began to lose myself in the process. So, if you've been looking for me, waiting for me to show up in ways that I used to, or expecting me to be available to you at all times, let me just go ahead and make something clear. I am unavailable to entertain. You can expect me to be on Do Not Disturb while I prioritize the things that I need to change for me, right, Empress? And listen, before you even say so, it's not selfish. This is not selfish. This is survival. Okay? This is all about self preservation. Because I finally come to the realization that I should have done this a long time ago. And guess what? If I don't prioritize me, who will? So if you're feeling this, if you're in a season where, you're choosing yourself and it's making others around you uncomfortable, I want you to keep listening. Because today we're going to talk about what it means to prioritize our healing, to set boundaries without guilt, and to disappoint people simply for the sake of saving ourselves. And let me tell you now, it's not going to be easy, but I promise you it's worth it. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because right now in this season, I'm the one that's disappointing people. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Right? I'm okay with that. See, for most of my life, I've been the strong one, right? The dependable one. The one that people call when they need a listening ear, a helping hand, or someone to clean up the mess that they didn't want to deal with. And for a long time, I played the role. I wore it like a badge of honor. I prided myself on being the one who always showed up for everyone else, always answered the call, always said yes. But let me ask you something. Who shows up for the strong one? See, for years, I gave and I gave and I gave until I had nothing left to give. I poured from an empty cup, telling myself, they need me. And if I don't do it, who's going to do it? I convinced myself that saying no was mean, that setting boundaries would only push people further away. And then one day, something happened. Everything changed. And I can remember this moment so vividly. I was standing in the grocery store, holding my phone, staring at a text from someone who needed yet another favor from me. It was the kind of message that I had seen 1,000 times before. Someone needing something from me with no regards to whether I had the time, the energy, or the capacity to give it. Thank you. I felt this tightness in my chest, y'all. Like a familiar exhaustion, something that I had made a normal everyday thing, right? And then for the first time in my life, I asked myself, what would happen if I just didn't respond right now? Right? Like not in a passive aggressive way, not in a I'll ghost them and hope they get the hint sort of way, but an intentional, self persevering way. So, y'all, I remember I put my phone back in my purse and I kept shopping. And the world didn't end. The person found another way to get what they wanted. And in that small moment, I realized I am not responsible for saving everyone. I'm not responsible for saving everyone. And so that moment marked the beginning of my journey into setting boundaries and choosing myself. Now, I know this is easier said than done, right? If you've been a lifelong people pleaser, the mere idea of putting yourself first seems so unnatural, even scary, right? So, I want to make sure that I give you some practical steps on how to navigate this journey of self care and boundary setting. Now, our first step into this is to get comfortable in saying no. Thank you, Queen. Okay, you've got to get comfortable in saying no. The first step to prioritizing yourself is understanding that no is a complete sentence. You don't owe anyone any excuse, any explanation, or any type of justification as to why you can't do something. And it doesn't have to be some grand gesture. Start small. The next time somebody asks you a favor and you don't have the capacity for it, simply say, I can't commit to that right now. Right? I can't commit to that right now. I don't have the time to do that. My favorite is simply telling people I lack the capacity to complete that task today. Right? Thank you. I need to prioritize me right now. Or like my homegirl said, just say no. And then stop talking, right? No. Let the silence sit. Watch how people react. Some people are going to completely respect it. They'll understand it. They'll get it. No problem. Some people won't. But either way, hold your ground. Let your nose be nose. Okay? So, step one, get comfortable saying no. Get comfortable saying no. Now, step two, I'm going to need you to put yourself on your calendar as something to do. Okay? See, in life, we schedule meetings, appointments, and obligations for everybody else. But when do we schedule time for ourselves? So I need you to put you on the calendar. I want you to block out time on the calendar for yourself, whether it's an hour for meditation, journaling, a walk, or just sitting in silence. Make that time non negotiable. When someone asks you if you're available during this time, tell them, I already have something else scheduled. And that something is you. Now, step three. Step three is to stop over explaining. Stop over explaining. You don't need to justify taking care of yourself. If someone asks you, why can't you help me? You don't owe them a novel about your exhaustion, your stress, or your need or desire to rest. Keep it simple. I don't have the capacity right now. Period. I lack the capacity. Now, step four. Step four is going to require you to evaluate your relationships. During step four, I need for you to take a moment to reflect who pours into your life and who only takes from you. Not everybody deserves unrestricted access to you. It is okay to distance yourself from relationships that drain you. It is okay to let go. Take some time to evaluate who is filling your cup, who is draining your cup. And then lastly, step five. Step five is to release the guilt. Release the guilt. You are not responsible for how other people react to your boundaries. You are not responsible for how other people react to your boundaries. If someone gets mad because you're taking care of yourself, that sounds like a it's you. That's your issue, right? Not mine. Remind yourself that you are allowed to put yourself first because your needs matter. Your well being is a priority. Thank you. And Let me be real with you. When you start prioritizing yourself, when you start putting yourself first, some people will fall away. Some people are going to just simply walk away. And that's okay. Right? That's okay. The people who truly care about you will adjust to your boundaries. The ones who valued you for you, right? But the ones who valued you for what you could give or what you could do, they're going to be the loudest complainers. And I need for you to pay attention. Don't ignore them. I had a friend who stopped reaching out when I started saying no, right? And at first, my feelings were hurt. Like, wait a minute. I wondered if I was being too harsh. I thought maybe I needed to go back and reevaluate my boundaries, that I was being mean. But then I realized that our relationship was never built on mutual support. It was only about what I could do for them. And losing that really wasn't a loss at all, right? By losing that, I was actually gaining more time to prioritize me, to do something for me. I want to leave you guys with a quote that has helped me in my journey. It's a quote by Penny Reed, and it says, "You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep others warm." I want to let that sink in, right? You don't have to burn yourself out for the comfort of others. And I know that this journey isn't easy, right? Choosing yourself, I mean, really choosing yourself, comes with resistance, not just from other people, but from you, right? From within. You may have moments where you feel guilty, where you second guess your boundaries, where you hear that little voice in the back of your head saying, maybe I should just do it. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm being mean. But I want you to hear me when I say this. You are not responsible for how people feel about your healing. Let me repeat that louder for the people in the back. What up, T Chauncey, Miss Glow? Welcome in. You are not responsible for how people feel about your healing. If someone is angry because you've chosen to prioritize your well being, that's their emotion, not yours. If someone calls you selfish because you finally set a boundary, that's their perception to deal with, not yours. You are only responsible to protect your own peace, to honor your needs, and to heal in the way that is best for you. And if that means disappointing people, so be it. Letting go of the fear of disappointing others is a part of life, right? And I want you to think about this for a moment. How many times have you abandoned yourself to keep other people comfortable? How many times have you overextended yourself for people who wouldn't even meet you halfway? How many times have you silenced your own needs because you were afraid of being labeled as difficult, selfish, or not a team player? And now I want you to ask yourself, what would happen if you stopped? What would happen if you just let people feel how they feel, right? What would happen if, for the first time, you put yourself first and let the rest fall where they may? I'll tell you what would happen. You would start to feel free. You would start to feel free. And at first it's uncomfortable, right? Because we've got this weight of years, sometimes decades of people pleasing. It's not going to just disappear overnight. So the discomfort in this will come. The guilt will whisper. The doubts will creep in. But then something beautiful happens. One day you wake up and you realize you don't feel obligated to respond to every call, every text, every request. You no longer feel guilty about resting, for saying no, for prioritizing you. You start to feel lighter, like you finally got a little room to breathe. That is what freedom feels like. That is what self care actually looks like. Not just the bubble baths and the spa days, but the deep internal work of choosing yourself, protecting your peace, and letting go of the fear of disappointing others. Before I end today's episode, I want to leave you with something to carry with you. You are not here to be everything to everyone. You are not here to be everything for everyone. You are not here to deplete yourself for the comfort of others. You are not here to deplete yourself for the comfort of others. And you are not responsible for healing, fixing, or saving anyone but yourself. It's not your job to heal them. It's not your job to fix them or save anybody but you. And let me remind you of this in case no one else has told you today. You are worthy of rest. You are worthy of rest. You are worthy of boundaries. And you are worthy of the same love that you give to others, the same love, the same care that you give so freely to others. So take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it go. Because this season is the season for you. Now, go live in it unapologetically. And as we wrap up today's episode, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for joining us. If you've enjoyed our time together, please be sure to give us a follow, subscribe to our channel so that way you never miss out on our latest content. And don't forget to head over to our website at theselfcareclub.org. We've got some awesome affirmative apparel, motivational merch, and a bunch of free resources designed just for you. We are all about elevating our self care game. And, we also have some extra inspiration to help you get through the day. Um, I really, truly thank each and every one of you for being a part of the Self Care Club community. And I'm excited to connect with you all again soon. But until next time, I encourage you to keep breathing, stay positive, and to remember that you will always be supported here at the Self Care Club. Don't be afraid to take up space and make a little room for you to breathe. I pray that you all have an amazing day on purpose, filled with nothing but purpose. And again, I look forward to connecting with you soon. Don't forget, go over to selfcareclub.org and cast your vote. Room to Breathe has been entered in a competition with our song, Walking in My Purpose. And right now, we are number one in our group. This round runs until April the 10th, but you don't need to wait until April the 10th to go cast your vote. So if you go over to selfcareclub.org, you will see the contest at the top of the web page. You'll just click the link. You'll go in there. You can scroll down to the bottom and cast a free vote. Anyone who decides to do one of the other options that are listed there at the top, understand that that money is being donated to a charity. I encourage you to look into the charity. It is called Adopting Courage. Um, look into it if it's something that you wish to donate to. But if all else, you guys, like I said, if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you'll see a little link that says free vote. Everybody gets one free vote. So if you just go in there, listen, that one vote makes a huge difference, you guys. You guys can also go share that out on your social media. Let's spread the word, right? Um, Walking in My Purpose is my number one song. It has gone viral, and I really feel like it has a positive impact in our community. My goal is just to share it with everybody. And listen, if we win this contest too, so be it. But I just want to get it out there for more people to be able to hear it so that way we can continue to cultivate a community of people who are healing and growing and inspiring each other. So please, 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 if you have not already voted, please go do so. I appreciate everyone who has already voted. You guys are absolutely the reason why we're number one in our group thus far. So let's keep that same energy going and try to make it to the next round, y'all. But that's all I got for y'all. I love y'all. Have an amazing day. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
I found my